Yo, hey guys, Wix here. So this is going to be a continuation of our new profile series. Last episode we were doing some ore farming / gold farming on the Paladin. We basically got him completely maxed out except for buying a pet. I was actually looking to start upgrading the Sorcerer, because that's the one we played the longest ago, even though Sorcerers are kind of at a disadvantage until they get some drinks, but kind of want to try it out, just see how it feels. I plan on doing all the characters to basically NG2 like the Paladin, without the drinks and a bunch of attunements and all of that. Another thing is we just did a ore run on the Paladin, and half of it my mic was muted, so we just finished out this run. Go ahead and kill off the character. I'll show you what all I talked about and what we changed. So basically spent some of our golden ore on the Sorcerer. We just sent this back to town. What else? We spent some stars. So I spent some stars on the next two ranks of Lay on Hands, 1 point of charge. I'm trying to save some stars just in case I find the Markham's stone blueprint. I'll be able to attune it, because I only have 2 levels left on this character before I'm 30 and have to push to the next NG to get more stars. So I want to save some stars just to attune that. Some more stars I spent on the pickaxe. So right now it's going to be like a combination. We just did like an hour video of not using the attuned pickaxe at all. But instead of just having, I guess, like more time of me without the attuned pickaxe, I just went ahead and attuned it to make it faster for everyone. And we'll see how it is now. But basically, our ore base is 100. We take the drink, that gives us 200. We'll craft the pickaxe, that gives us 100. We're also going to use Markham Stone, that gives us 2% per item. We'll start off with 6 items like normal. That'll be 12%. Then every cube we do, we get another 8 items, which is another 16%. So it's going to stack up. By the time we get to Act 5 / the battlements, we should have 400 to 500 hopefully ore gain. Not really sure on that math, but we'll see. And then once I tune it, we'll definitely be hitting the 400-500 range. Anyway, so going to roll until we find Markham Stone, and we'll do some farming, see how fast we can basically buy all the upgrades on my Sorcerer. Might also look to buy the pet for the Paladin soon, maybe even right now, because we don't have a pet at all. And I usually like the Scarab. So I need 50k for the Scarab. He seems to be the fastest one to me. I haven't checked really that much since they brought out the new pets, which is maybe something I should be looking at, but right now I'll just go and buy this one and I'll be happy with that. I know he's at least the speed I want. I don't know if the other ones are equal to him. Oh, right. Right, he requires a DLC. Anyway, I guess in that case, I'll just buy one of these other pets. I forgot that it was like that. It's weird that I can see them without it. Okay, I have the cat on my other profile, so I'll buy the dog. And you want to make sure they're collecting ore and gold. So, buy him. So now I have a little dude that follows me around. I'm going to go ahead and convert the rest of my ore. Oh, I should buy my drinks first, actually. I'm going to log over and buy some stuff on the Sorcerer. So, Smelly Old Man, Miner's Delight, Fool's Errand. So we still have 100k. We can probably buy our chapel upgrade. So, log on to the Sorcerer. Earlier when we logged into the Sorcerer, we bought a couple blacksmith upgrades and we knocked out the rest of the apothecary. So I'm just kind of systematically getting all the upgrades. So now I don't have to go over there anymore to get upgrades. I can just go to the blacksmith. Shortly I'll be done with the chapel, and then I won't go over here anymore. And then I'll do the same thing for the magic shop and the blacksmith. Anyway, so without the DLCs, you don't really care about statues. So crit damage on your primary, we don't care about primary. Life steal in primary, we still don't care about primary. Reflect, that's not really what we're looking to do. So it's going to be between these two. This one is decrease the mana cost of your skills by 25. And this one is increase critical damage of your skills by 100%. So until you can keep up with your mana, I would recommend using Symbol of Wisdom. If your mana is all good, then pick up Symbol of Focus. And the same is kind of true with the Blessing of Intellect and Blessing of Mind. So I'm going to go into some Symbol of Wisdom. You can always change it. Like you can hit Convert, and as long as you've already unlocked it, you can just reselect them, and you'll be able to buy the other ones instead. Like I could buy 10k here and then take that one, take that one. So eventually I can just change over this one, change over that one. Anyway, 50k more to spend. I'm just going to continue to spend on the blacksmith for now. Okay. And any extra, I'll just throw at the fountain. Just to kind of rack up gold in there. And yeah, we're ready to farm. So we'll see how long it takes to knock out the sorcerer. And then we'll either start doing sorcerer runs, or we'll just knock out all the characters while we're at it. Alright, that's my fountain. It's our same setup that we did before. Make sure I have everything else. Drinks, fountain. NG0. Got my pet now, so it might increase the speed a little bit. The only thing I'm super worried about is I ranked up charge, so now I went from 9 mana to 13 mana. It does do more damage and it charges further, so I'm hoping like the combination between that is going to just help out. Like hopefully I have to do less charges overall, which will in turn be like less mana in a way, like less mana over time, but a more expensive spell. But I'm not sure where the breakpoint is, if it actually nets you mana, if it's better to keep it at rank 1. It could probably go either way, honestly. Alright, so we actually have old map now. I'm not going to go too far out of my way for ore. I will go out of my way for blueprints, just because there's probably still a lot of them I need at the common level. All levels really, but I can only get the common level right now. Okay. Some quick and easy ores here. With some mana, which I like to see. And just like that, we're in Act 5. So let's see what we're at in Act 5, because we're always going to have the same amount of items here. We're going to have 38 items, which is going to be 76 ore gain with the Markham Stone. It's going to bring us up to 276. If we had... Did I not craft the pickaxe? I didn't craft the pickaxe. Anyway, so we were supposed to be at 376. Well, we'll change that in the next one. Let's get out of here as fast as possible then. We'll still probably get respectable ore. It's just, instead of it going from 3 to 4 ore, we're going to be going from 2 to 3 ore. Most of the time hitting the 3, but in the other one, most of the time we'd be hitting the 4. So just a little unfortunate, but luckily we found old map, so we don't have to stay here any longer than we have to without our extra ore gain. And it definitely is worth the extra 10 ore to craft it. You're going to get so much more ore back. As long as you're picking up 10 ore nodes, you kind of break even. I can see my pet helping out a little bit. It's not like a super big deal, but it's a nice like quality of life. Just to not have to pick up every single piece of ore in gold. He'll help pick up some of it, not all of it. But it's basically like more than I normally would have. And the upgrade's only 25k. Yeah, see I missed that piece of ore, but he picked it up. Oh, I saw a blueprint. I guess I saw the silver chest. Sometimes the pets like lag behind and they don't really pick up much. But it's a net benefit at least. Oh, in this one, any of them that don't have or I just kind of skip it. If I find the old map, there's potential there could have been like an imp along that wall, but since I didn't discover that wall, like I didn't go over there, he won't have a chance to spawn. That's okay, I don't have the increased war gain. If I had the increased war gain, I probably would go after it as well. That's a lot of ore over there. Okay. You can also like kind of pick up to yourself if you want to pick up diamonds or not. You definitely pick up like the high quality ones, but when they're like behind a drawbridge, it kind of could go either way. You could take the extra speed to just go to the next run and find more ore. Not sure what is exactly more effective, because you always just kind of randomly pick up some gold. You're never like fully avoiding it, but at the same time, tax kind of kills you at some point. Right, another blueprint. So I mean, hopefully my pet will pick up some of the gold while I just pick up ore. Then I don't have to worry as much about it. But I also have gold fever right now, so it's probably even more worth it. Or it definitely is more worth it than it usually is. I think the gold adds up nicely, so I usually pick up a good bit. If you completely ignore it, you can do more runs, but I kind of find that, like, I don't know, boring to do more runs. I'd rather do less runs, but more efficient, if possible. Or maybe it's not even more efficient, but less runs in general, because it just feels like, I don't want to say exhausting, but if you're doing, like, tons of runs over and over and over again, like 2-minute runs or something, 5-minute runs, you're just gonna get like burnout doing the same thing over and over again. Where if you take longer and you're doing like 12-minute runs, like it's not gonna feel as bad, I feel. Alright, we got ore everywhere. That's what we like to see. Unfortunately, we have we're just getting like like 25% less ore than we should, just because we forgot to craft something. It's still worth it, like if you think about what we spent versus what we're getting. Because we only spent like a couple hundred gold rolling the shop and like 10 ore crafting the item. So we're making really good returns any way you look at it. Even if it's not like the most efficient setup ever. So even if I wanted to be more efficient, I would need to get that other blueprint. So I can attune the stone. Because it will like pull ahead of pickaxe pretty quickly. Imp? Where's the imp? Oh, there he is. Give me an item. You didn't want to give me some ore, some gold. I thought I saw the Soul Taker animation. Nice. We Soul Taker right before the end. Alright, so deposit. That's 60k, and that was like, what, 200 ore, I believe? I think it was 190. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the shop. And if you had both patterns, you could roll the shop for either item and craft the other one. But since I only have the blueprint for the pickaxe, I have to roll the shop this way. Alright, so there's stone. Buy that. Craft pickaxe. Miner's Delight. Smelly Old Man pulls Aaron. We'll also do our preset. And let's see what we can buy on the sorcerer. So, and that was like an inefficient run, right? Because we didn't have the stupid pickaxe. So I'm gonna sell all my ore. And yeah, we can already buy the chapel bonus. So we just bought the last one, now we can buy this one, and we can get some blacksmith upgrades. So on this character, I actually like Divine Hammer. Divine Strike is also pretty good. I just like Hammer because it does more damage, like up front, and it attacks not in like an RNG way. This one attacks like randomly, random nearby enemy. This one does it to whatever enemy you're like focusing. So the idea is when I'm using my primary, I'm using my primary to focus one target, and this will add damage to that focus. Whereas the other one's better for, so yeah, anywhere I attack my primary, the hammer's also going. The other one kind of goes just randomly, so I just don't find it as effective. Alright, I bought some more of that, more to the fountain. I think in a couple of runs we'll have this done. Alright, so should we be ready to start? The only thing I don't know about is that one rank of charge I picked up. Feels like it might have been a mistake. But I think I'm running out of mana faster. And still needing to charge like constantly. But I mean, I'll play my Stork next, I feel. Or I think. Just because I'm going to basically get him all the upgrades first. And that'll give me some more mana regen. So every time I do this, it'll feel a little better. Where is the portal though? See, that's a deposit, so it must be up here. It's alright, that one's behind a button, so I wasn't even like looking for the button, but maybe I should have been. We'll see what my ore gain gets up to when I get to Act 5 again. When it starts picking up. That's when you start getting enough items for Markham Stone to really be worth it. Okay. It's like so much easier to beat the cube with all the upgrades now. Feels really nice doing these farms. Whereas before it was kind of terrible. Alright, let's see. Ore percentage, we're approaching 400. But we probably won't get any more items this run. But just being that close is really nice. If we would have had the Markham Stone pattern, we could easily be 400. So instead of the 375 and like 25% of the time we get 3, the other 75% of the time we get 4, we just get 4 all the time, which is pretty significant. Just nice, consistent 4. There's like nothing over here. Like looking for all the treasure rooms that have ore in it. Really nothing. Alright, let's see what the imp has for me today. Give me some ore, nice. Right, there's my shop, a little bit of ore over here. Yeah, and I guess if you're skeptical about the companion, I think it still helps out a lot. Just because, like, it'll probably be... how do I phrase this? The time it takes for your pet to pick up, like how much he costs, it shouldn't take that long. And he makes your runs slightly faster. So having slightly faster runs means you get more runs in, and he's picking up more gold. So he kind of pays for himself, so it's a pretty decent investment. Especially when you don't have any other upgrades to buy. Because I mean, time is definitely valuable, but stats are ultimately what is going to keep your character alive. So I usually go with stats before I go with utility stuff like the pet. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling the mana struggle a little more. So I guess I'd recommend not picking up the extra charge rank. I might even spec out of it if I feel like it's really slowing me down. Kind of borderline right now. There we go, level 29. One more. Having a run where you have old map and then going to a run where you don't have it just feels a little bad. You could maybe do a strategy where instead of... I mean, I guess if you found the old map early, the blueprint, you could forego like crafting either the stone or the pickaxe. And just crafting the old map and be able to go faster because you can see where everything is. But there's essentially 3 important patterns to find. I would say it's probably old map, Markham Stone, and pickaxe. So if I find any one of those 3, then I would look at crafting it and searching for one of the others. Or not searching, but rolling the shop for one of the others. Yes, all of that ore. So much ore. And I guess I should do a little timer again. See if our runs have sped up with the charge. There's a lot of like other RNG that goes into it. Oh, so much ore. So much ore. Jesus. So like the last one we sent back 190. I mean, I think this one we just had better luck with nodes, but we also had the increased percentage, so it was definitely the run to get the extra luck on. See if there's any more stuff over here. Looks like some diamonds, but that's about it. I guess I would have been happy with gold or diamonds. We do have the monolith buff for extra gold, and it looks like we barely have any gold to send back this time. We had a lot more last time, but yeah, 300 ore. It's a pretty solid amount. Alright, so we'll restart again. I have to basically roll the shop for the other one, so I can just go ahead and craft that off the bat. Markham Stone. I was tempted to take the old map, but I like the consistency. I would rather not be like in town as much and like just rolling the shop over and over again and having shorter runs, but having to do more setup. That's not as interesting to me. But I have seen the old map like 5 times in a row and hadn't seen the other ones. Okay, so we just need our drinks, then we can log over. Yeah, 235k. We're just like getting more and more each time, it seems. Alright, we're almost done with the blacksmith. I'm gonna see what the prices are like over at the magic shop. Maybe we can spend like 15k or something over here. Lowest one, oh yeah. Boom, 15k. Okay, so there's some as low as 2500. Wasn't sure how low some of the stuff would be. Yeah, I would theorize it's going to take like 1 or 2 more runs to finish out everything. Probably 2. We got some extra stars, so that's kind of nice to see. Also could check the cost of respeccing out of the charge. It's probably not too expensive. If I have enough leftover money, I'll definitely look at doing that. But I'd rather get the sorcerer done first. It could be like once I... Oh, there's once I do the next run on the sorcerer, it might be enough mana regen for it to not feel as bad. It's going to be 1 point of mana regen. Currently at 14, so it'll go up to 15. Since we have the chapel blessing. Imp. Golden Town. Yeah, sure, I guess. It's not taxed, it's something. Pretty early legendary. And the Ring of Transmutation could potentially help keep our mana up. I don't know if we're really getting hit that much though. Alright dog, please help me out. Get some of this gold for me. Went out of range. That's fine. He still helped out. Well, 6 ore over to the left. No mana things. Alright, feels bad. Sometimes there'll be mana things like right at the start there. You can just charge there, pick up the mana, continue charging. Yeah, you picked up the diamond I missed. And the extra gold. He's paying for himself. Oh, another imp. Okay. It's an experience. Wow, we're about to hit 30. And then the imp will have even greater odds of giving me what I want. Just stop giving me the option to get XP. I'll just, so instead of a 1 in 6 chance of getting ore, or 1 in 6 chance of getting gold, they're both pretty good. It'll go up to 1 in 5, because his option to give me XP will go away. So, 2 out of 5 good outcomes instead of 2 out of 6, which is pretty significant. Nothing really in there. That's a trap. Another imp. It's imp RNG. Gave me an item. Right. That's about right. So we've seen like 4 or 5 imps. I think we've gotten 2 items. XP. And we got 4 once. If I'm not mistaken. Still haven't found the endless potential. Done a lot of these runs now. Probably in the like double digits, finally. And yeah, I don't think I've seen endless potential. There is ore over there. I didn't see anything over there. You better see if it's just diamonds. And of course, it's the time where there's actually ore. I wasted a couple seconds messing around with the platform. Feels a little bad. Going a different way. I don't think it's going to be any different, but I always have to backtrack through the middle, so I guess it doesn't really matter which way I go. I guess I technically don't have to open up that drawbridge going this way, but I backtrack, so who's to say? I didn't check this side last time. Oh, an imp. Where do we think he's at? Guess I'll just actually retrace my steps. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, there he is. Experience. Well, there's our last level. They'll stop offering me that now. Nothing down there. Okay. Wow, popped a potion and there's some mana things right there. Oh well, shouldn't need these potions. just to go a little faster. Oh, there's like no ore on this one. Check over there. Kind of fun in a way doing this farm. Just for so long you're like so weak, barely going through the game, and now you're just like speeding around. Definitely overgear the content now that I have all the upgrades in this character. It's probably going to be the same with the other ones, but once you get your first character to NG1, you can probably start doing this. 240, 46, cool. Alright, I'm gonna say one more run, hopefully we'll do it. I'm just gonna go ahead and set up Arkham Stone. Trying so hard not to roll over it. There's the pickaxe, but if we take the pickaxe then I can't craft the stone. So I have to go stone then craft pickaxe. There we go, almost passed it up. Okay. Alright, back to the blacksmith. 60k each, oh yeah, we gotta convert our stuff. We'll be able to get some upgrades from him, all the upgrades from him. We'll be able to go over to the magic shop. Big spenders! Cool, and we only have like 170 gold left, so we can just go right into the other one. Hopefully this will be enough to finish it out. We'll see. It'll be close, I feel. And epic looters. Is it gonna be up? It is up. Nice. See some more. Maybe get some better imp luck as well. Endless potential? No. Never endless potential. Wonder if it's like randomly tied to an NG level. Can't get it this early. But I feel like I've had to have gotten it before. Just haven't gotten it while farming. Oh, there's the imp. Let's see. Gave me an item. Nice troll. Sundering strikes. I haven't seen blueprints in a while either. Maybe I'm almost done with them. With the common version. Another imp. I think I know where he is, so I can wait to go over there. At least finish this part out. Hey, give me some ore. That was like 60 something ore. Two potions left. Alright, I'll try to conserve, but... the golden diamonds are worth it to me. Definitely go over there for that. Oh, I forgot to turn the speedrun thing on. See how fast these actually were. We can look in the stat page, I guess. Nice, some more gold diamonds. Stay on the platform. So excellent. Excellent. Thought they were gonna knock me off. Oh, some more. Might send back like 100,000 or something. For chance events. Still not the other one. Endless potential. Doesn't exist anymore. $270 ore and 100k. 280 ore and 100k. Seems pretty good to me. Knocking me off the platform. Okay. Should be good to finish out the Sork. I guess just in case not, I'll go ahead and set up this character. Because I mean the next thing I'm going to do on this character is still farm more. So alright, it's like 40k for me to undo this one thing. I don't know if that's ever going to be worth it. So yeah, let me go ahead and set up this character. I'm probably not going to play him for real until we get the other characters to the same level. Alright, there's Markham Stone. So the only thing different is I won't do the fountain yet, because then it'll be stuck on the other characters. We'll do the rest of it. The fountain doesn't cost any money. Okay, I finished the blacksmith last time. I guess I'll go ahead and spend this money and then convert ore. Alright, so yeah, we are approaching the end. Yeah, I guess I can just sell all the ore. Maybe keep like... I'll just keep 20? 30, in case we're gonna start a run on this character right after. If I converted everything, it would just be gold. I could log on to the next character, upgrade his stuff, but that basically doesn't leave me the opportunity to play this character if I want to. Alright, so we were able to buy everything, kind of just enough. So that worked out. That was what, 4 or 5 runs to max out a character. Then we got 2 more to do, the Ranger and the Warlock, and then we can start maxing out the unlockable characters and playing them, but we'll probably do that after we get the first 4 maxed out and they've all beaten NG2. Then we'll, or beaten NG1, made it into NG2, then we'll start playing the additional characters, I think. Anyway, that's going to be the episode for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.